So yeah, y minus y1 equals m parenthesis x minus x1. Okay, that looks way more confusing than it really is. All you have to do for this is you substitute in, you're substituting three things in. This will be considered your x1, this will be considered your y1, and this would be, we know slope is m. So in all those spots in the formula, wherever it says each of these, you're going to substitute whatever it is. So how would we write this first one? Y minus 1, good, equals
x, or 2 parentheses x minus 4.
Very good. Does everyone see how he got that? So once again, this is x1, and the way you remember x1 and y1, it's your first x and first y. Well, in this case, we only have one ordered pair, so that's pretty easy to tell. And then at this point, you just solve it like an equation. So what would we do first if this was a typical equation? Distribute. So we do 2x, and then 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. Everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
And now we got to get that y by itself, because the whole purpose of this is we are wanting in the y equals mx plus b form. So where the y is by itself. So what are we going to do to get that y by itself?
Add 1.
Add 1. And what are we going to add 1 to? The 2 or the 8?
The negative 8.
Good, because they're like terms. So that gives us y equals 2x. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. And that's all you do. Yeah.
Alright.
So let's do another one just to make sure. Especially since it has a fraction. Okay, number 2, we have y minus our y1, or y minus y1. What's our y1? 4 equals 1/2 x minus our x1, which is 2. So now we would distribute. 1/2 times x is just 1/2 x. Then what's half of negative 2?
Negative 1.
Negative 1. And now once again we'll just add 5. And that's all you do.
4.
Oh, I have no idea why I did 5. I don't know. So yeah, negative 1 plus 4 is 3. That's weird. I don't know where I got a 5 from. All right. And then number 3. Number 3, I'm going to do that one with you because it has a 0 and because it has a negative. So we're going to do y minus our y1. What's our y1? 0 equals 2/3 x. And it's always been minus. Well, what do we know about minusing a negative? It's the same thing as adding a positive. So what I do is whenever I have this minus a negative, I go ahead and connect them and make it into a plus sign. That way you don't get mixed up. So the only time you're going to have addition with this stuff is if you have a negative up here. So on number 4, both of them will change to adding, if that makes sense. Okay, so now we can go ahead and combine this because what's y minus 0?
Y?
Y, just y. So that just leaves you y, and then we could just distribute 2/3 times x is 2/3 x. 2/3 times 6,
Not like,
see 12, that's 4. Yep. So that would be your answer. So that one we didn't have to do anything extra because of that 0. All right. So I want y'all to try 4, 5, and 6 on your own, and then we'll check them together.